Hey guys, Nicholas Petronic here. Um, Once again, in the British Airways 747, I'm at London Gatwick Airport today, and in my last video you may have noticed that I made a slip-up regarding my call sign. I said I was going to use call sign Speedbird 5 and ended up using Speedbird 7. That was because I had recently undergone a call sign change within British Airways Virtual Airline. So, with that, Speedbird 5 is here with you today. I'm just going to do a quick reminder on strobe use, and also this tutorial is going to be relatively short, covering landing lights. So without further ado, let's begin. So since we are holding short of the runway, I don't have ATC, but we would call over to ATC, or we would announce on Unicom that we're taking off on the runway. I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera views right here. And, better engage no smoking and seatbelts. I am going to go ahead and start my roll onto the runway. It's going to be a slow roll, so just like last time, so we have enough time to engage those strobe lights and landing lights. You do that as you're crossing a hold short line once you've been given permission to enter the runway. Now that we have those engaged, I'm going to go ahead and line up, and I'm just going to take off. Just a quick reminder, not only do you engage your strobes, you also engage the landing lights. And your landing lights must be on through underneath 10,000 feet. So I'm lined up close enough. Go ahead and switch my camera views. I forgot to set my trim and flaps. And we are going to go ahead and take off. Just a quick refresh, we have strobes and landing lights.
Daily Bakery, are you on here?
Ignore that. We reached 160 knots.
What do you need?
So we rotate and we climb. Now I'm going to climb to 10,000 feet, but I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to this later on and address it as I approach 10,000 feet. Okay, so I'm at about 9,600 feet, and I am about to disengage my landing lights as I pass through 10,000. So we've passed through 10,000. We're going to go ahead and disengage those landing lights because we don't need them anymore as per FAA rules and guidelines. But also please note that once we pass through 10,000 again, going under that altitude, we have to engage them again. So real quick, I'm just going to show you that. Before I do that, I'm just going to show you real quick that, I forgot to retract my gear. Oops. But as you can see, my landing lights are indeed off. As you can see, we're about to pass through 10,000 feet, so we're going to go ahead and engage those landing lights again. Just real quick to show you that they're on. And please keep in mind, whenever you are under 10,000 feet, you have to have your landing lights on. Your strobes will stay on all the time. So, returning back to the airport with absolutely no regards to whatever, because this is solo mode and I can do that. So, as you guys can see, we returned back to the airport, and as I exited the runway, I am going to turn off strobes, turn off landing lights, because once again, I exited the runway. They are no longer required to be on, and you're not supposed to have them on anyway. So, that's that. To recap, strobe lights and landing lights come on as you're crossing the home short line to enter the runway, and come off as you're exiting the runway. Landing lights stay on up to 10,000 feet, then you turn them off when you're above, turn them back on when you are below. If you like the video, give a like, subscribe, do whatever, share it with your friends, or just keep it for future reference. Doesn't matter to me. I will see you next time.